Okay, so this is a video response. This is Lonnie Clark, Nuts for Art, Beyond Extinction Love. And I'm responding to some comments on my video that are really actually quite vile, and I should probably delete them, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave them out there because they're not important. But I want to address this thing. People were commenting about how I support war criminals and making excuses for war criminals because you think I'm a Democrat, because you think I supported Joe Biden, because you make all these assumptions about who I am. So let me just put it out clearly. Donald Trump is a traitor, and he's destroying our government, and he's part of the cabal who want to turn our country into an oligarchy. That's what I'm fighting against. That's why I'm posting here. As in terms of supporting the whole Palestinian genocide thing and the war criminals, and it's not just Palestine, it's around the world. The industrial military complex created Israel to support white supremacy, period. We have been watching the genocide of the Palestinians since 1947, in my opinion. I've lost family members over this issue. So don't tell me that I support the genocide. And don't tell me that I defend the war criminals, because this is the bottom line. It doesn't matter who is president right now. It doesn't matter who gets elected. The industrial military complex has our government by the neck. There is nothing we are going to ever do to stop the bombing in Gaza or in Africa or wherever the hell those people want to send their bombs. They are going to do what they want to do. We have been protesting. I've personally been protesting the Palestinian cause since 2018, and I have lost family members over it. And I've lost friends who say that I'm a Hamas sympathizer, which I'm not a Hamas sympathizer. I mean, it is so ridiculous for people to constantly leave vile messages and say that I support a war criminal, that I'm making all of this up, that I'm pretending, that I'm ignoring the crimes of, quote, the Democrats. I'm not even a registered Democrat. So it's so ridiculous for people to just make assumptions about me just because I am actually a progressive. And I believe in civil rights and civil liberties and our Constitution. Donald Trump is a criminal. And what he did, knocking out the NSSA, allowing Elon Musk to literally fire people who protect our nuclear industry, is outrageous. That does not give a blanket excuse to the war crimes perpetrated, frankly, by every president since 1947, since the industrial military complex took over our government. Presidents get into office and they are told what to do. They do not get to stop it. The person who talked about this the most was Jimmy Carter. He alluded to it several times. He wanted to stop it. And guess what? He chose life. So that's the thing. And let's just put it out there. No more vile comments. You can be civil, but you're not going to tell me that I support a war criminal. I'm not justifying a war criminal. In none of my posts have I ever supported a war criminal. And I've never supported the bombing in Gaza. And I've never supported the genocide and the ethnic cleansing that's going on over there. And for people to come onto my channel and start calling me names, that you don't even know me. You're not even listening because you're part of the MAGA cult. All you hear is, "Ooh, Donald Trump is bad. He's bad, bad, bad." So you guys think that you can just make accusations about people. Donald Trump is a vile creature who has done nothing but harm this country. And right now, he's brainwashing and lying to people straight up about who your fellow Americans are. Because believe you me, I am more like you than you are Donald Trump. It's sad. It's sad. We are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And actually, when that was written, there was no under God. That was added in after World War II so that the industrial military complex could start hitting us over the head with Israel and bombing the crap out of the Palestinians. Because what Donald Trump wants right now, his little Gaza hotel, they've been working on this since 1947. This is what they've wanted. This is their wet dream. They have been doing ethnic cleansing. Look at Palestine. There is no country of Palestine anymore. It's gone. And I don't want to hear about it. It was never a country. It was always just a territory. Blah, 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 blah. That is all about war crimes. That's what's going on in Gaza is war crimes. That's also what's going on in Sudan. That's also what's going on in South America. There are war crimes all over this country because the industrial military complex has taken over our government. It's why all of our elected officials say Sig Heil and click their heels and keep funding the military so that now more than 50 cents of every dollar goes into the industrial military complex. And we spread our wars and they sell our spare weapons to Mexico and to South American countries so that they can they actually also sell their extra weapons to the police departments in the United States. They're militarizing the police departments. So I don't want to hear about I'm defending a war criminal. I'm not going to spend hours typing in text to people. I'm going to respond with video posts. And I don't really read the comments because you know what? Like, if you're vile to me, I'm going to disappear you. You're going to be blocked. I don't mind somebody calling me MAGA. That doesn't insult me. Saying I'm protecting a war criminal. Yeah, all of that stuff is meant to like mean accusations. But you're not literally being vile. If you're vile to me and you say horrible things, you will be blocked. And don't take it personally that I don't respond to you in the comments because you haven't done your homework about the Leahy Act. It's not my responsibility for you to read the Leahy Act. So read the Leahy Act. That is how all these war crimes have been taking place since the Leahy Act was passed. That's why they needed October 7th. It's been declared an extra something circumstance. They don't need real reasons to perpetrate war. They just do it because it's profitable. Israel doesn't exist for the Jewish people. Israel exists for the industrial military complex. It's outrageous. People do not think. You just want to be hostile. How about just taking a deep breath before you write those comments and do your own homework and read the Leahy Act yourself? And I'm not going to post it. I'll post the Leahy Act for you to read yourself. And then you can read it and you can read the text because that is how they get around it. This is what they count on. They count on us fighting each other. They count on you attacking me. And then you're counting on me attacking you. I'm not going to attack you. I just want you to do your homework. Do your own reading. Figure it out. There is a reason why the industrial military complex gets to keep bombing the Gazans, no matter what happens. Not just the Gazans, the Palestinians. They're in the West Bank now. They're everywhere. I mean, Israel's plan is literally destruction of Palestine. If you look at the map from 20 years ago, Palestine was way bigger. 50 years ago, it was way, way bigger then. Now it's just like two little strips, Gaza and the West Bank. Tell me that's not ethnic cleansing. And in order to ethnic cleanse, you have to perpetrate war crimes. So, I mean, I don't support war criminals, but I'm also very realistic that, frankly, there isn't jack shit we're going to do about it until this economy completely tanks, until there is no money for the military. It's just like how Rome fell. That's exactly how Rome fell. But then again, people don't read history, do they? In fact, you don't read. You watch videos all day. It's sad. But if you call me vile names, I'm going to block you. If you want real conversation, put it out there. And do your own homework. Don't ask me to explain the Leahy Act for you. Go read it. It's right there.